everybody, this is Country Rider, and today I got a video explaining why I haven't uploaded in about a week, or a little bit more than a week now. It's because of this. If you guys watch my other videos, you'll realize that the Harley loves to break down. What happened was I was riding it to the store. Ooh, it just started raining. But riding it to the store, and the oil light, which it would be this furthest light, right? Where's my finger? There, that red one. The broken one's neutral light. That red light came on, which indicates low oil pressure. After that happened, the front head started knocking, so maybe a lifter or something like that. Something's not getting proper oil to the point where you're hearing metal on metal sounds. So after 3 weeks, ever since that video, where I broke down, ever since that video, the bike's been broken. So however long that's been. It's coming down. Ever since that video, the bike's been broken. So, what I did was, thought it was the oil pump. Turns out it's not. I'll get to that in a minute. Goddamn, I might need to go inside. But, thought it was the oil pump. I'll continue this video. Alright guys, I'm back. Trying to not get a glare. I tried to record what I could in the house, but yeah, it wasn't working out all that well. Here in the shed, it's calmed down. I had a 5-minute storm, so back to the bike. My first step, with me obviously being broke, was clean the oil system. So, drain the oil, got new lines, put new oil in it, put a new filter in it, cycled it back through, see if everything would work. Oil light was still on. So, I was to the point now, because what else is there? You know what I mean? Gonna need something's wrong with the oil pump. Dropped the oil pump, and turns out, and then I went through the oil pump, checked all the gears and all that inside the oil pump. Nothing seemed out of place, so I put the oil pump back. I thought maybe there's just a blockage or something wasn't turning in there, so me taking it apart and put it back together. I don't know, but would have fixed it. Turns out that wasn't it either, because I put it back, started it. Same situation. So, my next thing was, must be something in there. Let's check the drive gear to make sure that it actually is turning the pump, and all that other jive in there. So I pulled that out, and as I was pulling it out, one of the cams fell out. So I took all the cams out, took the tops off both sides, took the push rods out, took the rocker arms out, all that. Blew air through all the passages that I could, because if there was something in there, I mean, I have it all apart, might as well. So, put the cams back on, put the push rods back on, put the tops back on, put the oil pump back on, started it, same thing, oil light. So, I was wondering what the hell could this be? Like, I don't understand. So looking at all the pictures and forums and all that of this bike, I was going through like oil system, seeing if I missed something, and turns out I did. I'll put a picture of it right here. That's what was ultimately wrong. It's called the oil pressure relief valve. I believe that's what it is. I'll like I said, I'll put a picture right here again. I pulled that out, and that sits underneath here, so I had to pull out the oil filter because it lives behind the oil filter, and you can't really see it. The pressure switch is right there, but it's It's a big giant nut on the other side of that. So I dropped that, and there's a brass, I think it's brass, it could be steel, a piece that was just all clogged full of silicone and whatnot, oil. It didn't look like, I didn't see any big chunks of metal. So it was when I first got this bike, it was a makeshift silicone cam cover gasket that I made because the bike was slightly leaking oil. So it is a mess up that I made, I guess, 4 years ago that just now caught up to me. So as it sits right now, there is no gaskets on it. I do need a new cam cover gasket and an oil pump gasket, $20 in total. And when I do that, hopefully I'll make a video because that's really easy. I can do that. And I'll make a video on how to change the gaskets on that. And then, so after I put all that back together, started the bike. And after that, there was no oil light anymore. And so, but I still had the ticking in the top end. But I imagine that oil needed time to circulate through the engine. So I took this up the road, about 7-minute drive or so, and I pushed it hard, probably harder than I should have. And by the time I was coming and on my way back to the house, it cleared up. So now, oil lights off, no ticking, Toby, and yeah, I got my Harley back. So hopefully I have more vlogs to come. So that's the delay and why I haven't been uploading. So, like I said, I will be. I'll do the gaskets and hopefully more moto vlogs. But stay tuned. There's an update. If you were at all wondering, if you weren't, well, you got one anyway. Stay tuned.